Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Days, the Minecraft series where we do tech mods, and well, last episode we worked on the coke oven, as well as some other things. I think did we I don't even remember. I've just recorded 4 episodes in a row, so who knows? Who knows what we did? Anyway, today we're going to be making a tinker smeltery so we can make some invar, and hopefully get a induction smelter. One of them things. Yeah. Induction is actually a real thing, too. It's a science thing. And I kind of know a little bit about this. Kind of. Like, barely. Like, you take a big copper coil and then you wrap it around a piece of metal and it heats up. It's like magic. But what else is magic is the smeltery we're going to be making. We're going to be making what might be the worst smeltery, in some people's opinion. It depends on how you like to build your smeltery. Me, I like to make the most efficient smeltery possible. And that's what we are doing today. How do you make an efficient smeltery? Well, you just you make the smeltery build itself. To be honest, I probably should have explained this better. The smeltery doesn't build itself, but it can make stone into seared bricks pretty easily. So, you just build a 1x1 smeltery, put your cobblestone in, and you're getting unlimited seared bricks out. That is great. It might be a little slow though, at first, but it snowballs out pretty quickly, and then you can just build a massive thing. Basically, it just saves you a lot of clay and sand and gravel just using cobblestone. No problems. Problems averted. Okay. Alright, last episode we fooled around with the safes and we got like, what is it, like 18 of these and 5 diamonds, a mini nuke, some advanced, well, overclock. I hate making these things. Yeah, we won't ever have to make those again, as well as dash blend, which is something we could totally start making. Oh. We need to get a centrifuge first though, so centrifuge is next. Flim Industries. Hobo. Interesting. I think I remember reading about that. You know, I read the Wikipedia articles on these machines at one point just because I was bored. And, yeah. There's some interesting stuff about these machines. Some things that you might not notice unless you, like, dig underneath them, like I just did. Oh, well, I found our blocks of tungsten. I also found a red copper cable. It's not the coated copper cable, but it should still do the trick. Oh, hey, it plugs right into the bottom. I did not realize. What? It plugs into the bottom of that? That is weird. Really weird. It's getting power, though. Is it draining the power from everything else? This thing isn't even doing anything. Oh, because it's out of salt. That's why. Here, take some salt. Yeah. I can spare some. Okay, so we're not building a massive smeltery thing. No. Where's my sand? Do I have sand? I need more sand. Oh. Okay, I guess I will go get some more sand. Don't worry, sand is free as long as you can find some sand. I don't know where the sand is at, though. That's a big prop. Sand. I see sand. I will go and smack the sand and take all of it. Once you use one of these shovels, your life has changed, because the vein miner is just amazing. I think you can actually get that as like a separate mod, but I don't want that because it's more rewarding to actually use the Hbm stuff if it has vein miner, rather than the other stuff that has vein miner. Besides, these have dozens of useful functions. Like I think this one can. Oh, it only has vein miner. This one is like the entry level stuff, so it's not as great. Alright, so we're gonna go pursue another mission in the Nether in a second, but first I gotta get rid of this water. So what are we doing in the Nether? Well, we're getting lava because you can't actually run one of these machines without lava. I wish you could just use energy, like if I just plugged it in, or like had like a heating coil or something in it. That'd be amazing. But unfortunately, you have to just use lava. Or get a magma crucible set up and start turning your cobblestone into lava. There's this other stuff in this mod pack from Metallurgy Reforged 4 called Thermite, which is a substitute for lava, basically. Yeah, you can just shove some of that in there and it actually burns better. It is a hotter fuel. It's better fuel. I'm not using that though, because it costs iron dust, and we don't have a lot of iron yet. But we're gonna solve that very soon. That is a lot of experience. That is way more than I'm ever gonna use. And fortunately for us, I fixed our nether portal at some point recently. So don't worry. I don't remember what episode. That actually was a while ago, so you all know this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to push you off the ledge. This is my cliff. Yeah, take that. Does he drop any experience? No. Hey, these things hold their block data, so basically you can fill them up with lava, and then you can just carry them around. That is amazing stuff. That is what every fluid tank should do, regardless of the mod. Unless it's like a big fluid tank, like in you'll see what I'm talking about later on. We'll get one of those. Anyway, the good thing about this block that I have filled up here is that it costed like barely any of what are they called? Seared bricks. I always make these ones. Now we have enough to actually power this thing. Let's get some aluminum brass going, which is the next thing we need to make. Aluminum brass. How do you get aluminum brass? Molten aluminum brass, alloying, copper, and 3 aluminum. So basically, 1 copper can get in. Actually, it could be done with. I don't know. I don't even have aluminum ingots, do I? Aluminium. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Where do we have that? Do we? I don't think we have any. We have none. Oh. 1, 2, 3. We'll just pulverize it. That should do. Okay, so we got this thing ready to go. So this is like the tiny smelter you can make. Don't worry, we're gonna be automating this thing as well. So this is gonna be like the most weirdest smeltery I've ever seen, probably. You know, I just realized, do I have any copper ingots at all? I don't think I do. And a single piece of copper, which is gonna take some ages for it to actually do its thing. And we have aluminum brass, which you can make casts from, as you can see here. Casting it. This is the coolest mod, and if you ever want to get into mods, this is one of the mods you should definitely check out, because it's a very technical mod. You can actually integrate this thing with like all kinds of pipes and things. Doesn't matter though, because the main reason you should get into this one is because it's actually updated for the latest version. I am pretty sure. I will go check that real quick. Okay, so if you want to play 1.18.2, I am pretty sure that's the latest version for this mod. As far as their release dates go, I don't think they're going to release a 1.20 version, because 1.20 isn't the greatest for, well, let's just say it's very new, so modders haven't really jumped on that train yet. And besides, usually modders, they don't go up from whatever version they do. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't do modding, so why can I talk about these modders like this? They do great things like this. So the first step in automating our Tinkerer's smeltery that we just made is taking a hopper and a chest and another hopper and another chest, because I just almost overlooked something or something. And basically, we need 2 chests for this, because I'm gonna fuel the thing with the how is it? The cobblestone. Not by hand, but using a hopper, because I want to just sit here and wait for it to make a ton of stuff. So, 2 chests, hook those up. So we're hooking 1 chest up to the bottom of this, which don't worry, because that actual item thing won't be a problem. This will automatically put those in, and next step is going to be automating this, which is a little difficult, because, well, it just is. Except, I have access to mechanical pipes, which makes this thing obsolete. Now, technically, I could automate this spout here with some redstone, but that would take up too much space, and I don't want to do that. When I could just use a single block to do this, and it's a mechanical pipe, because it just automatically, if you switch it to pull mode, can pull out fluids from the thing, the smeltery. This one is expandable, so I can take more Tinkerer's blocks and make the thing even taller and wider, and you know, you can basically make this thing as big as you want. It can be 11 by 11 as far as I'm aware in this version. don't know about future versions. I don't play the latest version of the game, so I wouldn't know those things. But hey, this is very, very handy. It also doubles your ores, so if you put an ore in here, it will double it. That is why I did not just put the aluminum in here, because I knew that it would double the ores. And it's going to eat a lot of lava. It's going to consume all of our lava. Oh, and last episode we made this, which is making tons of creosote oil, which you can use to make into the certain plates. But I think that's enough for today's episode, so if you all have enjoyed today's episode, then please consider liking and subscribing. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I will see you all next time, and hopefully next episode we'll get back to some more traditional, or actually working on our progression with this Hbm mod.